Oh
I don't
my
have any
God. And
balloons.
just like that, we're live. We are live.
All
on YouTube.
right.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello,
Hello,
Already got
everybody.
some people in the chat.
everyone.
Bruno's here. Bruno B's here.
Curtis D. Jem's Hobby is there. He was there last week with
Last Tuesday.
yes, true. Not this week, but like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
He was saying he was going to get on the panel today.
Yeah, I didn't send him an email. Imagine that.
We
I
were,
didn't put him on my list because he didn't ask to be put on my list. He was on your list, not on mine.
Well, I don't know if I could actually send the invite to him on my phone.
It's okay.
yeah, he's making fun of my squeaky.
James RC Garage is here.
Yeah, I am making fun of your squeaky car.
Bruno B or C.
No,
is
not
there
you.
also.
Oh,
Bruno is local
Jim's.
to Ottawa. So say hi. Hi, Bruno.
Bushman.
Bruno, Bushman, James, how you doing?
What's up, everybody?
Curtis
Bushman.
D.
How's everyone doing?
Bushman's.
All in the chat.
Is he on Australia? Is he an Australian stuck in Canada?
Hey,
What? Where? Who?
He says
Huh?
good day, Bushman.
Pit
So he was
kicker's
saying-
not gonna be waterproof.
Bushman's in Australia.
Bushman is in Australia.
I think so, isn't he?
Thompson's here.
JD Passel, change your
Oh,
name,
wow.
RC Tanks.
Yeah.
Fun.
RC Tanks Fun, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a couple of minutes there.
Okay,
Radioactive scale.
interesting.
How you doing?
Someone saying hi to you, Matt.
Hi. I can't see the chat, so I don't know.
James RC Garage.
James RC, how you doing?
Ah, he's 100% Canadian.
That means
I was gonna say he
100%
was in
California,
snow.
right?
He could be Australian living in Canada.
I need to get a receiver box for this thing.
So let's get
Thompson
talking
RC,
about
what's
RC.
happening?
Let's get talking about RC and RC related stuff. And there's a bunch of stuff that I saw coming through in the last 2 days. And
I know I sent you something.
James RC Garage, I just sent you the email for the invite. Okay, so just to remind everybody, just around the corner.
Spring is around the corner.
You're optimistic.
Yes, so get your trucks ready for this year's season. USTE, I put a lot of stuff on my tank RC was wrapped up. They also had the Yeti there, I guess. A lot of pictures from Ultimate Scale Expo, so go check it out. I saw this and I said, whoa, this is cool.
Oh,
Bruce
yeah.
Box is here. Bruce Box Steve is here
A
live.
roller?
Told you.
All
So-
kinds
Roller,
of different
huh?
ones. A roller.
Curtis
Yeah,
is
it's a
here.
roller.
Paper.
And it's full hydraulic. It is friggin' cool.
Well, it's
I-
That's
hydraulic,
by
huh?
Lesu.
Just like other hydraulic stuff, I don't like the price tag to him, but
What
man,
is
do
it?
I ever find him cool.
How much is the price tag? $2,000?
I don't know yet. I haven't looked at it.
So it's by
Let's
Lesu.
see
It's
here.
probably close to that. Yeah, if not more.
That's
Yeah,
a smooth
from
roller too.
Lesu.
Lesu, of course it's going to be expensive. They're almost as they're pretty much up there with Capo.
But look how scaled that looks. Look, everything, all the detail and the way it actually works is just crazy.
RCF, it's here.
So again, you see the plate here, how it's constructed. It's got the shovel in the front with a hydraulic lift also. Like
Wow.
all the small
That's nice.
detail in this thing is
Mhm.
crazy.
How heavy that thing is.
Yeah, I don't
I know
how
what
I was about to say,
know
probably
Chris,
heavy.
I know Chris would want one. RC84.
Oh, there's a bunch of people that would want one. I would
Yeah.
like to have one, but this is out of my reach.
I'd tear my
course.
backyard up just to
It's
have
Capo
one.
There
price.
you go.
RCB.
James Pastorick Jr., which is JD Passel,
Damn
has
it.
changed his name now to his YouTube channel.
Okay.
So if you do search JD Passel, which I've done, for now, his name still looks like JD Passel. But as soon as you click on it, it does go to RC Tank and Fun. So,
Obviously, he's gonna stick with tanks for a while since he loves them so much.
he was in RC a while back, a few years back, and then he went with
A train.
railroad trains, and
Right,
then
okay.
He came back.
with RC
Interesting.
and bashing, and now he's with tanks. He's got a whole bunch of tanks now.
He's doing FPV for a while.
Yeah, he was doing that
Yeah.
FPV for a while. Yeah, going down the street and around the
Oh,
block.
he's gonna do it with his tanks too. You watch.
So
Yeah, he does nice weathering jobs on them.
we put the link to his channel here in the chat. There we go.
Looks pretty cool.
He buys 10 longs, right?
Yeah, Henlongs. And then he paints them, modifies them. I gotta age mine. Like I have one also that's it's actually this M1A here.
You are
We
aged.
get commercials. Of course we get commercials. Let me play this commercial there and switch the page real
He
quick.
doesn't need any help,
RC
does he,
ad,
Kurt?
saying something.
A commercial.
JD's RC.
Rodney,
The what?
Oh,
and then I bought that taco burrito pack.
What
okay.
is that, Brad?
JD RC is saying, what's up, dude? RC Athlete says, can't stay in the chat though. My phone is my hotspot for Wi-Fi. Can't stream two things, destroy my data, laugh out loud. Bye, chat.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
So I have the same tank at home here. I have this one.
Jack's here in the chat.
And
Hey, Jack.
he did a nice
Hello,
job
Jack.
bettering it.
Is that a M1 Abram?
M1A2 Abram.
You sent some of those over to Ukraine recently.
Yeah.
We did.
Oh, the
Yeah,
M1s.
that's the one that Canadian forces uses a lot. So it's kind of cool. So go check them out. RC Tanks Fun.
I wonder if that Henlong can shoot on the run like the Abrams can.
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't have the stabilizer in the front that the other one has. It's kind of cool when you see this tank in real life. When it goes through bump, this cannon stays very still. It's kind of cool.
Carbonell's YouTube channel. That's
Seriously.
why it's one of the most devastating tanks, because it can do that.
There you go, Brad. Right there,
There you go,
man.
Brad. Little RC for you.
They're only making 5,000 copies, but they should have made it 10 scale, and they still use that thing about, oh, it's going to hurt the vintage if they did a 10 scale, and that's just not how it works.
Okay, if
Even
they
the new
did a
ones
10
go
scale,
up
Brad,
twice after they stopped making them.
you're not happy because it did not make a 10 scale, right?
Right.
Would you buy one if they did?
If I had the money, I would definitely think about it.
So no, you wouldn't.
Think about it.
I know a lot of people would like their 10 scales of those.
Everybody now is going crazy with 1/24th and 1/16th. It is
Yeah,
marketing
18ths also.
and 18 scale.
Yeah.
So it
18
makes
more.
sense for them to do it that way. I'm not going to be one that's going to be getting one. But I know a lot of people are going to get one. So
How much is it?
169,
Yeah, no.
oh, 170.
Yeah, but they're limited production, unlike the buggy.
Yeah, for this one, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 5,000 copies, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
I got a buggy, I'm good.
It's cool. It's a little two-wheel drive buggy. It's going to be fun to kick around and
Arctic
People
Robert's
remember
here.
Yeah, it's RTR, if I remember right.
Looks
Comes
like
with
a
the
toy you buy at
batteries and everything.
Walmart.
so only 5,000 and they are numbered.
Yeah,
So
and the motor plate.
You're not getting number
Your
one.
one here.
So that's kind of it's a nice little buggy. Not for me, but it's a nice little buggy.
And did some 80 style styling there on the graphics.
Somebody
They
lied.
did
That's
that
what they
because
looked like back in the day.
yeah, back in the day, that's what their monster truck looked like. Their buggy.
Spin Rush is here.
Hey, Spin Rush, how you doing? And Tony today was talking about Team Corrali, and they're coming out with an A, and we all know the name of it. So, and then the Asuga.
Suga XLR.
Suga.
So you can see it jump here, doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to show this video full scale, But if you actually go to Team Corrali on their YouTube, Facebook page, you can actually see it. And
Asuga-
Tony on
Asuga's
RC Conspiracy did put a lot of other little video on there. I'm not going to play this full screen either. But the Asuga, I think Spin Rush was saying it is Japanese for Swift.
That's a good name. It's a good name.
It's
Like pretty
smaller
cool,
than a 8 scale and bigger than a 6 scale. So look like it's going to be like in the 8 scale.
No, it's bigger than an 8 scale, smaller than a 6 scale.
Yeah, sorry.
So it could be a 7 scale around
Yeah,
there.
it's somewhere in between there.
Yeah. So it is not for racing because it's not legal size for racing. It has to be 10 scale.
Hey,
So-
they could race them on with Kurt.
Definitely a basher. No, it's a basher. It's not a racer.
Yeah, to me, it's a basher. This is
Yeah.
going to be a basher class. Looks like it's going to come in 3 different colors.
Wait, time out. Hold on.
Actually, it comes in 6. Oh no, it comes ready to run, and then it comes brush, as a roller too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
No, you know what? I'm gonna let it go.
Oh, another fight.
No, I'm letting it go. Go ahead, continue.
So I would, hey, Kurt, I'd still like to see them racing against your limitless and stuff.
It'd
Do
be
what?
cool.
I'd like to see them race with you on the 7 scale track.
Oh,
But I would rather buy that truck than a small little low C, but the price point is going to be way different. So there's no price yet for it. But it's
Make
going
it
to be a big buggy.
$6.99. I see. I got it.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
So
probably
it's capable, probably.
Yeah, it's $5.99.
$5.99.
For
And
the
then
Asuga
they're brushed.
or whatever it is.
Their rollers are $399.
Oh, another thing you need to talk about, there's a new touring car made by, and it's not that cheap, from the people who, Sakura. I sent you that on the Sakura.
Okay.
It's a new touring car, belt driven, 2 belts, 4-wheel drive. It's like, I think for the start out one is like less than $100. I think I
Yeah,
sent
the
you.
video you sent me said like 80.
Okay, I'll look at that. Don't let it go, Lyle. Spin Rush is saying.
Yeah, I kind of figured somebody would say something in the chat. I'm not seeing the chat. I can't see the chat because I can't
Yeah.
see 2 things at once. I can. I just can't afford the data. But
Don't then ask to hear what's being said in the chat.
Well,
Just ask them, but don't read it.
That's what we're
hey,
getting at,
Hagen's here.
Brad.
Hagen's the king. If there's something important in the chat, he would say it.
Yeah, use your
And he
Jedi
did.
training, Keegan.
Bill's
Yeah,
here,
Keegan.
but he's not in the chat with a video with us, which is unusual.
I'm sure the name is taken, but I think
Those swampers.
Frog could change his name to Yeti RC because he looks like a Yeti.
What's up, Yo1?
Hey, yo, one long time no see.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I see you playing games once in a while online there. It's kind of cool. I know Seven's there, Swamper's there.
Robert's there, Curtis D's there, Thomas is there.
It'd be anorexic Yeti.
Carbonell YouTube channel.
The Yeti's not fat. He's white haired and he's got lots of it.
The Carbonell YouTube channel says he's got the low C8, which is a nice buggy.
They race 8 scale buggies a
Yeah.
lot.
Jack's Food Music says, so they are copying Arma, right?
Everybody copies each other.
Yeah.
I thought it said
It's
it
all
was Traxxas.
Horizon. It's all Horizon anyway, so
Corporate synergy.
I didn't think whatchamacallit's Horizon. I don't think Corelli is.
Corrali's not, no. But low C
Corral's
is.
not.
Low
Low C,
C, Arma,
Arma.
OCTLR.
Axial.
I see Horizon selling Red Cat now and some others.
Associated. You know,
Associated Element.
Pro Line.
Proline. They have a lot of them under the banner.
Duratrax.
They didn't
Well-
corner the market, but they are doing a big bang into it.
Swamper says they're competing with Armor. They're putting out a lot of competitive cars that are similar.
Because everybody knows there's haters.
I
Gotta
don't,
build-
I would
you got-
accept
you
the
got
Traxxas, but I won't
something?
buy it.
Go ahead,
Is that-
Brad.
I said I would accept a Traxxas, but I would never buy one.
Okay. What was it you were trying to say, John?
An RC?
Yeah.
RCist.
I was gonna say they're all playing. Hey, this one just got something new. Oh, we'll give somebody new to this one, and then somebody new for this one. You know,
Trax is gonna be like, oh, Brad will accept one.
Hey, Corrali's actually doing pretty good on its own.
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Would you buy one of those, or you just accept one of those?
What's up,
No,
Thompson?
I would buy a Corali if I had the money.
I
Okay.
only drive it with gloves on though.
You drive it only with gloves on? Really? Okay. They're too
Don't
hot to
touch
handle.
it. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
What I meant is that I won't buy a Traxxas, but if someone wanted to give me a Traxxas, I would use it.
Yes,
You
Okay.
would kick
we
it
know
out.
what you
Brad.
meant.
Eating
I know
crackers.
there.
Red
Oh,
Cat is
Eric.
a good crawler. Yes, out of the box is pretty good crawler, Red Cat, but the Gen 8, but like any other truck, change the tires and change a couple things on it, they perform way better, but out of the box, it's pretty good.
The 7 is good too. I knew a couple guys in Calgary that had Gen 7. They went out and did the same thing. You know, you change your tires, you change your electronics, basically the same chassis and everything, and all the same suspension. It's they're good trucks.
Mhm.
But it's also the guys who designed them are the former employees of Axial, so they know what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah, they got better once they moved over.
Right.
It was one of their first design. Wasn't the Gen 7 one of their first ones they designed themselves too, or was it the Gen 8?
I think
The
it was
7
Gen
was like
7.
the 7 was a collaboration of Red Cat designers and the new employees that they got from Axial, and then
Okay.
the 8 is like all the guys from Red Cat going, you know, you're right. You designed the next one. Yeah. And that's what the Gen 8.
And the Gen 9 is also up from the ground up too.
No.
And it's well priced. Red Cat stuff is really well priced. Like I got that Volcano 16. I would put that up against a 1/16 Traxxas Slash, which is a really impressive car. If anyone has ever had a 1/16 Traxxas Slash, they are fun and they are tough.
I was looking at that while.
That Volcano 16, I would put it up against even the Revo. Like it's fast, it's brushed, and it's a
It's
lot.
like
of
$105, I think.
up
maybe
here it's
more.
150. That's what I was getting at. It's 100
Yeah,
bucks.
maybe it's 100. Maybe it was
And it's a
150.
little basher. And it's a
It's
tiny
cheaper than a
basher.
Trax.
It's a tiny basher too, right?
I was
Well,
looking at one of them today.
16 Thrasher, and it comes with 2 batteries and the charger. It's
Hmm.
50 bucks, 60 bucks cheaper than a Trax truck. Like the Volcano 16 from Red Cat is a really great buy. Like I'm not sponsored or nothing. I'm not making money off. But I picked one up because it was 150 bucks. I'm like, I wanted a basher that I could run in the sand because I live in a goddamn beach in the summer. So I'm like, I need something to run in the sand.
So we're gonna be seeing you running it.
There you go, Lyle.
Great.
We're gonna see you run it. We're gonna be seeing you run it soon.
Oh, he's got videos out.
I did it last summer, but right now there's like still 3 feet of snow where I'm at. So no, it's not coming. It's not going to be out anytime soon.
It'll
no.
sink.
Yeah, he's got a couple
No
videos
lights.
of him running it, Brad.
Why
You
don't
should
I
check
have
out his
no
channel.
lights?
It's called RC Athlete. You should check
I
it out.
know.
There you go. Subscribe.
I am subscribed to him. I do get him.
Okay. Spin Rush says whoever is naming those Team Corrali rigs is looking at Japanese baby names. Sometimes they get it right, sometimes they're off the mark with the meaning.
That's where they're coming up with all their ideas. Look in
Yeah.
that book.
Some
Come
companies
on.
take
Well,
animals.
Uh-huh.
I have to say, Asuga is probably their best name of their car.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
And then Spin Rush says it's like getting a tattoo of some Japanese kanji on your body and not knowing what it means.
Kanji,
I think like
Kanji.
scripture.
It's
Yep. Like the scripture.
okay.
I'll show you. Hold on. Let me get in the
You would think that if somebody gets a tattoo of something,
Yeah, see that right
they
there?
would
That's,
research what the real meaning of it is.
yep.
You think?
You'd think, yes. Oh, those look cool. Let's put that on.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got
When
one
did
of
you
those
start making
Chinese
it-
symbols, but that's on my back, so.
When did you, Keith, start
And it
making
happens to be a tramp.
No.
when did you
That's
start
right.
making
Right here, bud.
when did you start making a tricycle?
A long time ago. He started that last summer.
I don't remember hearing about it.
Oh, it's when
That's
you were banned. It's when you were banned from being on here. I think that's when he
Yeah,
basically
that's
started.
exactly when it was.
And what is this? What parts of other vehicles is on it?
The rear is a Bandit, and the
Uh-huh.
front is all made up. So it's a steel plate that's curved, and the front is all made up. But it's the rear of a two-wheel drive
Okay.
Bandit.
Be another one.
It's kind of cool.
See?
He does have videos on his YouTube channel of when he was building it and how he actually built it. Again, if you want to see his videos, it's KBRC 13.
I sub to him too, and I watch when he's driving his Tamayas and stuff. So
Okay, but he has built videos of this thing. Just making sure you're not missing anything.
If you want Brad to watch a video, just throw Tamaya in the title.
Yes.
There you go.
Even if it's not about
That's the way
Tamaya.
to do it.
or something new that's interesting, I'll watch too. Like I did watch about the lows of 16 scale.
Oh, come on, Yo One. Come on, Yo One. Yo One says it's nice to see you old guys again. Thank you.
Old guys, huh?
Talking to you.
Guys. Old guys.
Talking to you.
Old guys.
Talking to
You
me.
guys.
You're talking to me?
Yeah,
Are
you guys.
talking to me?
Oh, I haven't said hello to you yet, Eric. Hello, Eric.
And
Hi, Lyle. How you doing,
was saying,
Lyle?
John, you were holding up another
Good.
CD you wanted to show?
Well, yeah, you guys were, Lyle was talking about 118.
A team.
The Teton.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to get one of those.
Maybe a pair.
That's the
Yes.
Teton. 116 Summit is okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's an okay truck. I have the mini.
I
Revo,
wouldn't mind.
which is the
They're
same
so
thing.
much fun.
That's what I've got is the mini E-Revo, the VXL blow diffs
Tom,
like no other.
Frank, it's
You gotta shim it.
you know what that is.
You gotta
I
shim
shimmed
those
them.
dips. Shim those
But
dips.
also
you'll
running
never
on
have a
3
problem.
cell. I run on 3 cells, so that's my problem.
Agreed.
I just thought Frank was upset with the names because of it, because he translates it into French.
You can run 4-cell on the Mini Revo. That VXL,
Will it run 4 cell?
yeah, you can run 4-cell on those things.
3 cells bad enough, man. I
Oh, yeah,
tear stuff
3
up
cell is bad enough.
the way it is.
Saying
But-
is coming in.
They're
You're-
crazy,
you're-
man. You can
you're
eat.
muted,
You can
Frank.
get
They are
them
crazy.
over 100 miles an hour, no problem.
Yeah, they're insane.
Saying's here. He's going to
You're
show
muted.
us his new Traxxas.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Traxxas comes out with every year or every 2 years, they come out with a snap-on special truck.
Oh, I think it's more often than that. There's a lot out there.
Yeah, so they did again this year, and Sang actually went on the marketplace or on, can't remember which market he told me on the phone, but I can't remember. Anyways, he's going to tell you the story.
Listen.
He went to see it. So Sang, you want to show it now, or are you ready to show it now? No, doesn't matter. You're
You're
muted.
muted. You're muted.
Uh-oh.
Even YouTube doesn't want to, is blocking the word Teton. Teton.
It's Teton.
Yeah,
No, it's
I
a
don't
Teton.
know. I didn't open it, but it's just
Okay, you did
yeah,
not
it's
open
kind
the
of
box. I don't blame you for not opening the box, especially if
yeah. I'll
it's
just show here. It's kind of big. This guy here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
And that's the on-road version, right? That's on a car.
Well, clearly, you're not taking out the.
It's probably on the Fortec, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.0, a little longer probably.
I think
Well,
it's
if you want,
Fortec
if you want
2.0.
somebody to do an unboxing for you, you can send it to me and I'll unbox it for you.
I mean, how far is staying from you, Lyle?
I probably won't open it tonight. It's still sealed, but I looked at some YouTube video and it's just an on-road car with it has a complete interior, like the van itself. I don't know, you can't see it from but it has like a the driver's seat, the toolbox, the floor, steering wheel.
Wow.
How about
Know that
toolbox?
as soon as
So essentially
soon
it's
as you
a
unseal
Vortec, I
that,
think, platform.
okay, go ahead.
And it has I said it's just a Vortec with a special body snap on. And I was told that you can't get this in stores. It was I got this locally from somebody, a mechanic who bought like lots of snap-on tools.
Snap-on tools. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I see them go for about $1,000 on eBay. I wouldn't pay that much.
Of course not. Not you.
But you're sure it's in a box, right? You know, you can open
Yeah,
it.
but do you
Yeah,
realize?
like I've seen as high as like $1,500 on eBay. Come on, it's an on-road Traxxas car.
Every Traxxas I've gotten came in cellophane. That one just has tape on it for a seal.
I have a snap-on Traxxas.
Snap-ons might just come with tape on them. I'm not sure.
I have a broken Traxxas.
Yeah.
So Sang, you do realize, Sang, as soon as you open that box, it's not worth as much. As soon as you
Appreciate
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna run it. I don't buy it for collect. I don't
okay.
buy anything. And plus, I paid for a fair price.
That's all.
I mean, I didn't pay $1,400 US dollars, but
That's good.
I've got like, fair price of what I think it's worth, somewhere between what I think it's worth and somewhat collectible, I guess. Like. So, anyways, I don't think I'm going to
You
open
met him in
anytime
the
soon.
middle on the price and agreed with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some price that I would because the Fortec chassis car, like the hot rod whatever, sells for about $320. So I pay pretty much double that for this, whatever comes in US dollars. So I think it's fair being that it's collectible.
Sure.
But
That's not a bad deal then.
yeah. Well, maybe I'll open one day, but I don't think I'll do it tonight.
You're gonna run it eventually too?
Yeah, I'm gonna run it probably in the summer. Probably open it when it's nice out. Running.
I wonder what when the next snap-on tool vehicle is gonna look like.
No, I talk to strangers.
Yeah, I think this is the nicest. I've seen other snap-on tools, just basically the same car. Like this is the first time I've seen Traxxas made this step van 1950s or whatever it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they had the hot rod snap-on, they had the X-Max with the tool truck.
Yeah.
That was snap-on.
They also had that pickup truck. They also had the one the transport vehicle.
Yep. Transport vehicle, TRX 6.
See, what makes this special, because this is the only time that I know that they made this van. Right?
That's the first time I've seen it. Anyway.
Yeah. And I watched a YouTube video, a guy unboxed it, and the detail is phenomenal. I think is one of the nicest Traxxas product in terms of scale, realistic.
So there's no proprietary parts on it. You can get it. Like I know that when the other Vortex came out with the snap-on, I think there was a couple parts because it was before the new chassis came out or something. For a while, you couldn't get the parts from Traxxas.
I think the only thing special of this are the wheels and tires,
body mounts,
and
or
the
something.
Body.
Yeah, and
That's
the
not
body's
bad.
kind of neat. Like it's, I don't know, it has multiple pieces. It has a whole platform. It looks like it made of plastic, and it kind of snaps right into the chassis. There's no body clips. So there's
the same way as the other one.
Clipless body.
Yeah, clipless.
Body, yeah.
Yeah, it has nice lights and chrome bumper and grille. Like I said, inside of it even has a toolbox, like the snap-on toolbox, and You know, it
That's
looks
awesome.
very real. You could pretty much put a little driver figure in there, no problem.
And it's considered 10 scale, right?
It looks to be, yeah, like I said, I haven't opened, but it looks to be 10 scale.
Awesome.
Yeah, when they came out with the snap-on hot rods, it was before the Fortec 3.0 came out, and a lot of people wanted parts for them, and Traxxas was saying, no, there is no parts for them. If you break something, this is a collector's item. This is something to cherish and to take care of, and not bashing. But some people were, which is okay. But then they came out with the 3.0, and then people realized, oh, that's the same chassis. So I'm pretty sure yours is the 3.0 also under there. But
Yeah, there's nothing special. What I saw on the video again is just has a XL5 speed controller, standard
that-
circle, standard radio.
but
Nothing special.
that body that you got and the clip system and everything like that, that is basically, I don't think you can get spare parts from Traxxas. I don't think so.
No, I don't think you could get the body posts, the wheels and tires, and the body itself. Yeah. But yeah, one of these days I'll open it. Just don't feel like opening it tonight, though. I think as soon as I open, I probably lost half the value.
I don't, personally, I don't care about that. I don't have shelf queens. That's just, I don't enjoy them that
No,
way.
neither the Sang. Neither the Sang.
Oh, all my stuff I run. I don't have anything that all my cars has electronic and has at least one battery pack ran through it. They look new because I don't beat the crap out of them.
Are you racing still?
Yeah, I've raced. Well, I missed the last race, but I raced about a month ago.
Did you win?
Well, there's like different mains, right? So when I started, I did pretty poorly. I think I was in B main, second last, and then the next race I made A main, but
Nice.
last in A main.
Okay.
So I made some improvement, but still a long way to go.
But you enjoy it.
Yeah, it's more like for fun, right?
Yeah.
But most of the guys I race with locally, they've been racing for like 20, 30 years. You know, it's kind of hard to beat them. There's a group of about 6 or 7 guys that they've been like racing as long as I can remember, and they're really good. Some of them actually made it to Japan for the I think it's called the TCS race about 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Nice.
You could always learn from the best and become the best.
Yeah. But the thing is that they invest a lot of time and money in their car. Here I'm just racing pretty much a $200 car. It's a TT02 with bearings, and maybe a couple of minor upgrades.
I'm a little bit
Nothing
high
special.
for lessons saying, so
What's that?
You're
I'm a little
high?
bit high for lessons if you want to learn from the best. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I got a lot to learn. I mean, I've raced many, many years, but not consistently. Like I said, there are a lot of helpful guys that are very helpful in setting up your car. You know, the setup is very important, how to drive, and
now they got now the TT02 has a full race, the SCX version or SCR.
yeah. But you see, the class that I race right now is like I said, it's fair for everyone.
Yeah.
Like I said, yeah, it's a very I mean, even the fast guys race that. Like most of the fast guys, they race about 2 or 3 classes, because the last race I went, there were about 35, 36 registered racers, and it's a long
quite a
day.
bit.
It's a long day if you race one class. Like you'd be waiting for about an hour and a half, or an hour to an hour and a half between races.
Yeah.
You're racing 2 or 3 classes, and you wait for about 20 minutes maybe.
John from Neck Cruiser has a question for you, Sang. It says, Sang, it has an interior ? Rear windows and seats on the Traxxas ?
Yeah, it has all that. What I've seen, it has a whole plastic like floor, plastic seat,
cool
steering wheel. It looks really cool. Like I said, I'll open it maybe next time to show you guys. But yeah.
Attraction.
And Spin Rush, we don't say that name here on this YouTube channel. Speaking of racing in the main, turns out that Kevin Talbot can actually drive.
Who
There was a
cares?
YouTuber race last week. Yes, I heard about it.
I watched his video
with you,
just
huh?
earlier today. Him and Tommy.
What is that,
Hey, John, Net Cruiser was racing next to you. John said he was racing with you.
Yeah, it was in the same place.
Yeah. Net Cruiser was there when I raced about not the last race, but the second last race. It's every 2 weeks. Yeah. He was sitting close, like pretty much next to me. And I think he raced a couple of classes different than I was racing.
What's up, Guru?
So I assume he's gotten really good himself. John is humble about his racing ability, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think I remember he did pretty well. Like I would consider definitely one of the fast guys for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
RC Kicks was there too. Yeah, there was about 6 or 8 different YouTubers. It was only supposed to be 2 guys, but it ended up some people around that area heard about it, so they all got together. So it's a European.
I know,
raced each other.
I know RC Kicks is looking to find more places to race and run cars. He started doing that last year.
Cool. And Net Cruiser says TTGT using Tamiya TT02 racing was the class. That sang was the TTGT class.
Yeah, that's TTG. Yeah, like I said, I love that class because, like I said, it's not like how much money you put in, and it's more about how well you drive the car. I mean, there are some setup, but of course TT02 there's only so much you can do, so it all boils down to your driving skill
and tires.
Well,
and good set of tires as well.
The tires are pretty much same. You have to use I forgot what
They got to use a certain type of tire
and tire compound. So we use I use this SX 3.0, I believe, traction compound. So you would apply it on the tires about half an hour before your race. So the tires, it gives more traction.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's legal. People do that.
Like stick
I was just prepping my comp times.
Yeah, that's true. That is true, Spin Rush. He's the devil to them.
Not a problem, Spin Rush. I say his name once in a while too. I don't really care, but I was just toying with you. But it's nice to know everybody still watches everybody, so it's all good.
Right. Saying what was that compound you said again?
I think it's SX 3.0 or I forgot what it says on the bottle.
XT?
Maybe XT, yeah, sorry. XT 3.0, I think.
Yeah.
It looks like, I'm not sure what it is, but it's a clear, colorless liquid. Looks like water, but it's not. And you just apply it like a sponge on a stick.
I'm just curious. Odorless. Are you guys going to have outdoor racing in the summer?
Yeah. What's that?
You have outdoor racing in the summer?
I'm not sure. This place that I've raced last, it was indoor at this hall. So it's definitely, if it's summer, I'm pretty sure it would still be the same indoor. I don't see that being outside. And it's nice indoor because it's consistent. It's rain or shine, right? So it's about a 45 minutes drive from my house. So you don't have to worry about, if it rains, it's going to be canceled. Because I used to race outdoors before, and it's a pain because you go there and sometime it starts to rain, and it's
actually I love what Britain, the guys race in the rain. When it rains, they just put on different tires, make sure everything's waterproof, and they go race in the rain. If it started to rain while they were doing it during the dry and it rains, it's fun to watch them race in the rain. It really is. Because in real life, you would race in the rain.
Yeah.
Sang, I am thinking of doing a on-road series of racing this year. And I'm thinking of doing a open class, which means bring whatever you got. Like if you got a car that you put a stupid system in it and you want to race it, go ahead. But I am thinking of doing a stock class, which means out of the box, change your tires, but bearings.
What scale?
1/10 scale on road.
And bearings.
So
Bearings
TTO1, TTO2.
Vortex.
And
My
and I'm
interest is fleeting.
and I am thinking maybe of doing like a class, maybe a ready to run class. You know, like all the Kyosho's that I've got. It's just a Kyosho ready to run.
Yeah.
Put it on the track, run it just out of the box. In other words, that would be kind of
Just
fun.
how it is.
Yeah, Kyosho would be a nice class to run because the car already has bearings, has oil shocks. It's a pretty good car, so you don't have to do any upgrade whatsoever.
And I am thinking of getting a timing system, but it is the IR timing system. 110 Hobbies sell those. They come from Alberta. They're pretty good. Some people say bad things about them, but I don't have the $3,000 or $6,000, whatever it costs for the lap one counter, the one
The
you were
lap
using.
counter.
It's too
That's a lot of
expensive for
money
me.
for that.
Oh yeah. So I am thinking of
And then
investing.
everybody's got to have those
Yeah,
transponders.
the other one
don't
is
they?
about 750 Canadian. So it's about 750 Canadian for me to buy the timing system. It comes, I believe, with 10 cars.
Yeah,
So-
like, I mean, if you're investing into a club that race every couple of weeks, then it's worth to spend $4,000 or $5,000 for it pays for itself. So, but if you're only doing it maybe once a month and there's only 10 people showing up, so I wouldn't invest that much.
Yeah, and I should have watched it.
Watch what?
God,
Oh,
Net Cruiser. Net Cruiser asked me something.
Oh,
Wish you would.
Brad, if you want Net Cruiser's website or
I'm sub to him, trust me.
okay, you're sub to him.
I'm sub to over 300 people. Don't worry about it. You probably could name a lot of people and say, oh, I'm probably sub to them.
But I can send you an email of his video just in case.
Yeah,
you
okay,
guys-
do that, please.
Send him a link. Yep.
All
can
right,
do
I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Send him a link.
Yep, the link.
Spin Rush is subbing to Net Cruiser. I find that weird. You're not even sub to him yet.
I'm sub to Spin Rush. I just don't see a lot of videos putting out by him.
Yeah, he's busy. He's a
Yep.
busy man. Okay, let's get back on the pages of what's new because somebody just released some stuff.
Oh yeah, you said you were gonna look up the Sakura touring car.
Yeah, I didn't yet, but I want to talk about Tony stuff. Tony did receive, Tony from CCXRC has a website, which is pretty easy to find. If you type CCXRC, if you want me to spell it, I can.
Bye, Thompson.
.com.
How do you spell that? Hey,
Uh,
Thompson.
the first letter is
Fire
C.
Thompson.
How do you spell that?
CXRC.
How do you spell it?
What's
How
it
do
in
you
front?
spell it?
.com.
You spell it like this.
Like that?
Wait, let me blow that up. There.
Yep.
Wow,
There you go.
$109
All
for
right.
that Spirit.
That's how you spell it.
There you go.
.com.
Dot
The
com.
little X.
Little
Or
X.
or G?
So let me blow that up a little
Is
bit.
it
But
capital
does
or
have
lowercase?
the 1 inch
Capital K.
bead lock now. And they
That's
do
a good
fit
deal.
the-
$40.
yeah,
Right.
$40,
For brass beadlocks?
and they're
Pretty
very
good.
heavy.
I was gonna say with all those screws, they should be.
Well, they're
It's like
solid brass also.
I've heard of some people making cars now out of what is it?
There it does.
What are the metals that is the highest melting point?
140 grams.
140 grams for wheels.
Yes, sir.
There's a people are starting to make them out of the
Adamantium.
no.
Thing's already out of stock.
No,
Wow.
no.
Titanium?
It starts with a T. It's not titanium.
Titanium?
It's not titanium. It's made out of
Tungsten carbide?
tungsten. They're starting to make things out of tungsten. Yes.
As hell, yeah. That's what they want to make those darts from heaven
So
or whatever
if
things are.
you had a battery fire, it's not going to burn down the
Oh,
tungsten.
look at
because
that.
It has a high melting point.
You got a
But to answer your
magnetic
question
board.
from earlier, Brad, you were asking what metal has the highest melting point. Gold is actually one of the highest of all metals. So if you got gold wheels made up, they'd be crazy heavy, but you have to pay a lot of money. For one, it's gold.
Yeah.
Two, the manufacturing process would be insane because like gold is so hard to melt. It's actually its melting point is quite high.
I heard tungsten is also
Right,
quite
that's
high.
so low.
Oh,
I heard tungsten. I heard tungsten is like you got to get it to over 3,000 degrees or something like that. It's really silly.
okay.
I don't know about tungsten's melting. I just know about its tensile strength.
Okay.
Use the light bulbs too.
Tensile strength of tungsten is
Hey, maybe they
So-
could make tungsten chassis. So if there's a fire from the battery, you'd have your
Shut
friends
up
there.
about the metal.
Okay, it's enough. It's enough about the metal. I don't want. We're talking about the website right now.
I
I
like
don't know how come we went off to a different thing than the website.
Because we're talking about brass add-ons. That's why.
Okay.
we were talking about RC and what different parts are made out of different metals. It was still RC related.
Yeah,
Stop
no, I
being racist.
completely agree. It's just it just evolved and just like rumbled, and you guys were repeating the same thing all the time, and it just like was endless. Anyways, it's all
You're
good.
metal phobic.
Oh yeah.
Just because you like
Okay.
plastic so much.
So new arrival, he also has screw catchers. What a screw catcher is, it's a mat and it's got a little magnet. It's magnetized mat and it catches your screw when they fall. So Brad, this would be perfect for you.
That's
think
all
it's
you
bigger than my
screws,
table. I think
screw
it's bigger
catcher.
than my table.
I got one coming Sunday. Supposed to be here.
Nice.
I'm sure it's bigger than my table.
No, these are pretty small.
Towers. Nice.
This
Say,
one
those are
is-
for the 1/24th scale.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys
They'll
are
be
seeing
good
my
for
table.
catching
9 inch.
screws.
For
Oh.
1/18.
9 inch by 12 inch, Brad. Does that fit on your table? 9 inch by 12 inch?
Actually takes up most of the table.
9 inch by 12 inch.
Yep.
Yeah.
This
I've only
is-
got a
This is the
2-foot
same
table.
one tank.
Oh, there you go.
Built on TV dinner
Yeah.
suite.
Oh, there you
Perfect.
go. Nice.
It would take up most of my table, be 3/4 full.
And is that made of titanium?
This is actually depleted uranium.
Or
Oh,
did-
yeah,
uranium.
it's
All right.
radioactive.
It's not
That's
gold.
even better.
Came from Uranus.
But they do
Glow
real
in the
well when
dark?
you're shooting E-clips off of shocks and stuff.
Depleted uranium.
JD says, hey, change the name of your show to RC Tangent Show.
Squirrel.
RC tangent. What does tangent mean again? Sorry,
We
I'm
go
trying-
off, you change
We-
subjects right away and you go off on another direction from what you
Oh,
were
that's
talking
Brad's nickname.
Oh,
Karen.
That
there
would
you
be
go.
Karen is
perfect
a
for Brad.
tangent.
Off topic RC.
There you go.
Ah,
But tangent sounds better, that's why I use the
Good
word
one.
tangent.
It has nothing to do with RC. Why are you talking about it, Tank?
How dare you?
Uh-oh, it's gonna be another back and forth.
Are you done looking at vehicles? You got more vehicles to show?
No, I think I'm pretty much done. I just gotta maybe find that vehicle that Brad was talking, but no, I'm pretty much done of what's new that I know.
Okay, good. I would like to go over the Traxxas controller. That's a
If you really want me to do it, I'll do the video and I'll actually show
So
you.
some people think that this is mixing and they're wrong.
No, I
It's
didn't.
not mixing. When it's in the front position or the rear position, neither diffs are locked. You flick it once, one servo moves. No other
Shit,
servo
two of
moves.
them move.
Now one diff is locked.
Two of them
Move
move.
this one more click. Now
There's the
one
screw.
more servo has moved, and now the other diff has clicked. There's no mixing involved in any way, shape, or form. That is a single action motion.
I completely agree with you. There's no mixing. I did say the mixing at the beginning, but after that, I told you there's no mixing. But
Brian said, man, this is a tough group tonight.
Did you?
Well, Brian, we want to show you another on-road chassis for you, the Secura.
Hey, Psycho.
Thanks for killing the joke,
hi,
Brad.
Dirk.
Hey, Dirk.
Back to what Brad was talking about. Come on.
Hey, Dirk.
It's going back to what we were talking about
Come
originally.
on,
the
Dirk,
Sakura.
climb in here. Get
Come on,
in,
Dirk.
get in the ring, man. Come on.
No, not yet, sir. Laugh out loud.
I'm looking, Brad. I'm looking for that Sakura.
On-road car,
Sakura.
touring car.
Yeah, it's a new touring car. It was on RC Retro's video today. Nope, a week ago, I think. It was about a week ago. He said it was like $90-something for a roller. I think we found Brian's next car. If he wants to use belt drive.
Wish you would.
Sakura Advance S64 Touring
Yes.
Combo.
I think that's it. It has a 64 in the name.
I am trying to find something better than what I got to actually show you guys, but
Oh, I see how you are, Dirk.
He didn't see you there. He didn't know who you were.
Thanks, Brian, for saying that.
it is belt drive.
Yep. It's a good-looking chassis, and it's not expensive for a roller.
So you'd accept one as a gift, but wouldn't buy it?
Oh no, I would buy this.
2 belts.
Hey, that's the quality point that you just brought up. Of all those RCs that the RC Elf gave you, Brad, how many have you assembled?
More than 5.
Because wasn't there like 20?
There's over 20, but I gave some away because I had double and triplicates of some, so I didn't need some of them.
So
Frank has one of the extras.
at the Sakura site, you get an ESC and motor. It's a 8.5 motor and a ESC for $203.
But the without the electronics, it's like under 100, Frank.
Okay, what good is it without electronics?
You put your own
It
electronics.
rolls.
Well, if you don't have
I
your own
completely
electronics,
agree with
Brad,
you. I
Tie a string to it and
completely
have fun.
Exactly.
I
Drive it
completely
downhill.
put your own and
There
have
you go.
fun and enjoy. And
You lock all your diffs on the Traxxas remote and drag it around.
but if a company makes
There
it
you
this
go.
way,
That's
it
a good
makes it
point.
way easier to shop when they have the combo, because you are going to have to buy one anyways. So, or install one.
What's the different
That's
prices
nice
for the
that they,
packages?
It's nice to give you the
155
option
or
to purchase
209.
electronics with your roller.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Some people like
Not a
using
lot of
their own
places do
electronics.
I completely agree with you.
That'd be nice.
But you are going to end up paying for it at the same time at the end. So
Right.
But you could get
And
something decent
and
that's not that
probably-
expensive.
Brad, if I only had $230, that's what I would buy because it has all the electronics. If that's all I can afford, that's all I'm gonna get.
Exactly.
Okay, so $230 is pretty good for everything in it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Very
for
good.
For drift car. Or
But if
touring
someone
car.
wanted to put their own electronics in it under $100 for the rolling chassis, that's damn good too.
yeah, it's got a Speed Passion 8.5 turn brushless system for $203 for the whole kit. That's without the body, which is pretty good. Or 155 for 17.5 turn, which is pretty good. So that's
17.5.
Yep.
Yeah.
From Sakura.
Not a bad deal. Electronics
It's-
can be expensive depending on what you go with.
Yeah. It seems to be okay. Sakura has a lot of parts available for their cars. So I'm sure the front end, they're interchangeable with other parts and things like that. Belt driven the way it is right now. That's not the first time we see that from them or from other companies. But it's nice and quiet, and they're pretty good, the belt drives.
I heard it handles pretty good. According to RC Retro, they have a friend who's a semi-professional. They said around the track they had set up, he was getting they were in other cars,
Hell yeah.
and they were running 8 and 9 second laps, and he was doing sevens in it.
Semi-professional.
He was doing sevens with
Semi.
it.
Got a semi.
Cool.
All right. Let's
7-second semi.
I got a question here.
Yeah.
You said the Sakura has you can get it with a 17.5, right?
Yes.
That's what she said.
Okay. is that all right? And without the electronics, how much is that?
It's Brad was saying it's like $80. It's not
I
expensive.
think it's in the $90, in the mid to low $90.
Okay, $90. Okay. Even if it had everything with it, no electronics, you're gonna to put a 17.5 in there. You're probably gonna go hobby wing, and that's about $120 for the for the ESC motor.
Understood.
Then you got to figure out your receiver. Yeah, it's
Sure.
definitely a lot cheaper to get the one with the motor.
Everything with it, right?
Speed
Yeah.
Passion
Then
is very affordable and they're pretty good. Yeah, it's not the top of the line Speed Passion, but it's probably the most affordable thing you can get for brushless systems. That's for sure.
And it's an 8.5. I mean, you're going to get a hot motor.
Well, this one is 17.5 for 155, and for an 8.5, well, there you get 203.
So Brad, you'd be satisfied with 8.5?
I just, some people just want to choose their own electronics. They want to chassis to start with, you know, that.
You would
I'm
rather
just
have
saying,
17.5
I had to put it
or
in.
an 8.5? Which one you want?
There you go, Brad. Whatever system you want to put in there.
Oh, on top of that, it's Canadian. Hold on, let me find US.
Oh, it's Canadian now.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
was that on a
You gotta
trailer
do some
truck tank?
conversion.
There, yes. No, it's not a trailer truck. It's just a racing.
Well, a truck, you know what I mean.
So an 8.5 is actually 150 US and 115.
Ah,
Like
there you
this
go.
is crazy combo.
That's cheap as heck. With an
See?
8.5.
There you go.
Where's that
Almost
website at?
borderline cheap as hell.
3 Racing Shop. You probably have to pay
Nice.
shipping with
So
that.
for
but still.
$150, you get a roller and motor ESC.
There you go, Brian. Brian, there's a car for speed runs, and you get an 8.5 for $150.
Sold
I don't
out,
know
of
if
course.
They're going to be good for
Sold
speed.
out, eh?
Imagine that.
First,
Everybody else knew.
make sure wanted
They're
even
sold
more.
out.
Yeah, thought this was the new stuff, Tank.
Sold out.
It probably is new, and they just sold out because the price is insane.
You were talking about it so much.
There you go.
What's new with Sakura?
Everybody jumped off of here and went and bought it all up.
No.
I guess it's only.
Thought
a
it was made of
dream.
tungsten.
You said that
you
Brian
go.
says a lot of them come with slow crack, but 8.5 turn is nice.
Got
That's
tungsten
right.
screws probably.
Right now, that's right.
Tungsten brushes.
Tungsten. Maybe the motor can's made out of tungsten, so it can take the heat and dissipate it.
$89 just for the frame without any electronics.
Okay, so I was wrong by a little bit.
Okay.
Like
It's
crazy.
unacceptable.
Oh, damn.
So it looks like you
You
get a
better write
good
that down.
competitive chassis for real cheap,
Right.
and you get top of line, you get higher stuff up for still under $200.
Like what you said, Brad. Okay, you would buy this for $89 just a chassis, no electronic. I would buy this kit instead for $115, which is $30 more. And
Oh,
I get all the
yeah.
electronics.
Pretty good buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
Does it show what radio it comes with?
There's no radio. That's
Okay,
just
so
They have to get
Yeah.
this is what you get in the kit.
Passion was bought by Hobby Wing.
Just ESC and motor.
But you can get a cheap radio, which
So
is
you
still
got to get your own servo.
You still
And
could
if
get.
I want to spend a little bit more, I can spend $150 US for this kit that actually has the 8.5 turn.
Even in Canadian money, it's still cheap for you, Frank.
Oh, of course.
yeah, if it wasn't sold
You
out.
liking that, Kurt?
Yeah, if it wasn't sold out, I'd probably
Yeah, the one with electronics
go
is
big
sold
and
out,
bleed.
which I find it's kind of a grabber. It's just to
Kurt,
bring you in.
without
I could
Beg
see,
and bleed, huh?
I could see
Yeah.
Kurt waiting for it to come
Right.
back in stock with the 8.5 turn and getting it.
The chassis is still available. It's on sale right now, the chassis.
that'll be Brad's skate park car.
That's it.
I would never run that in the skate park.
Well, that's sick. I like that body.
I don't like the
Hey,
paint
that's pretty
job,
cool.
but the body's cool. I don't
Look
like
at
the
that's an
paint
iron.
job.
Hey, there you go, Frank. An Iron Man truck.
Yeah, I like that paint job.
Eh,
KBRC 13 doesn't like it, but I like
So
it.
it's weathered, it'd be cooler too.
Weathered Iron Man semi.
Yeah.
So who's tempted to buy this vehicle?
You?
Kurt,
There you
I don't
go.
have the money like you guys do.
You didn't buy it yet?
What?
Kurt, I could see you getting that for just because of what it can come with.
120.
We could see you telling us that every other time something new comes out.
No, but this is we all see this as a great deal anyways now, don't we?
Oh, it's a great deal if it's something you're looking for.
Yeah.
you give it to me. I trade it for a Traxxas.
I could see Stan getting this one day for that price.
Look at him. He's on
Mine says
no.
no.
I'd take one as a gift.
Shane said no.
I probably would not buy it either because I
Bushman.
have other things I'd rather get than that one, but it is a good deal.
Hopefully, is
You're
it
really in the
curb?
market
Is it
for
curb
something like
worthy?
that.
Yeah,
There
is
you
it
go.
As
curb
a curb worthy,
worthy?
I would
I was
not.
gonna
hit
say,
that-
give
hit
it to
that with a
Kurt.
curb.
We'll see.
No, stay away with curbs with that thing. You actually stay away from dirt and gravel with that thing.
Yeah, with the belt.
With a belt and the way it's actually
Oh,
built,
no.
I would
yeah,
not
that's
drive
right,
that
no.
on the road. This is a carpet
Oh
type
no, it'd
car.
be definitely a road
Oh
car.
no.
Or
I
on-road
a
drifting.
decently cleaned off asphalt track would be good.
For $115, bam, right into a curb.
There you go. Durability test.
Huh.
Well, what do you expect? You just throw a 4.5 turn in it, right?
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Forget it. Might as well.
Hobgoblin body kit. What the heck is a hobgoblin body kit?
Hobgoblin. Oh.
Telling me my.
Well, I can tell you what a hobgoblin is, but
I know what a hobgoblin is, but what is a
This is still
hobgoblin?
PG.
body kit?
This is still PG.
yeah, it's the
PG.
hobgoblin guy on it.
It's the hobgoblin.
Yeah, from the hobgoblin.
Frank would like that truck to go with his little man of Iron Man.
It's from Maximum Overdrive, that truck from, I think that's what he's talking about.
That's called the hobgoblin.
Yeah, that's the character from
From Spider-Man, he's a villain.
Spider-Man. Isn't that the green guy?
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh.
he came after the Green Goblin. He was the son of the Green Goblin.
Hack Park RC. Is that on Facebook? Hack Park RC?
I think
Better
it's
not
hard
be
part.
shag carpet.
Hard Park.
They do a ton
Like
of
you said.
carbon fiber SCX24 stuff and awesome wheels and
See that there, but that,
Beautiful, awesome wheels.
Expensive wheels, but they look awesome.
My hamster's sleeping.
Sergeant J, what's up?
Oh, sorry, Jay. Sorry I didn't get
What's
your
up,
message,
Jay?
man.
Hey,
My bad.
Jay. Hey, Jason.
Aloha.
Oh, Keegan.
a hard
They
part.
also sell scale garages. You can get
yes, they
yourself
do
a-
sell some awesome scale garages.
Hard Park, is this the name of the chassis?
It's the name of the
Company.
company
Company.
that makes
Name of the
chassis.
company.
Oh,
They
okay.
make all kinds of stuff.
So
I
looks
like
like
those
they make
rims.
comp. Looks like they make comp crawlers.
Yep, 24.
Competition crawlers. There's a
Yeah,
chassis.
them are cool.
24 scale, you said there?
That looks 24th
Yep.
because of the servo.
Yeah,
But when you go to body kits,
It's
they
24
have
scale.
the
Just change the page.
Hobgoblin body kit.
Just running into
There
a
you go.
curb, right?
44
Kurt?
bucks. Yeah, it's probably.
24 scale? Nah,
Just
Yep.
running into a curb.
They
they won't
climb
go that
over the
fast to
curb.
hit a curb. They'll
Brad.
climb up over that curb,
Yeah.
man.
Depends on how high the curb is.
So it
Not
looks
with
like
that
an old
climb it.
Jeep. It's an old Jeep body.
Yes.
You can see by the front. it's an
Oh,
old Jeep
Willie's.
body.
Yeah.
An old
My
Willys.
24 will climb a steep curb.
Oh, he's talking about his, Jason was talking about his climb on one of the mountains in Hawaii.
Posted pictures today.
Yeah, they sell all sorts of nice stuff.
It looks okay. It's a Jeep
Yeah.
body. It's It's too bad it's the wrong scale for me. But
It's an expensive body though for a little thing.
$50. Well, yeah.
Comes with ABS parts or something, right?
It comes with a window mask, which is good.
Nice.
So you're gonna have to go to the dollar store and get
Well,
masking tape.
it comes with the rear hinge, which is good.
That's what
Sliders to fit the body, and a unicorn front bumper mount, and a clamp style
unicorn on there.
rear bumper, and
I'm
all the
surprised
hardware.
Lyle isn't saying anything about that stuff for that 24.
What are you talking about?
Lyle, we were just talking about 124 scale. What was the company's name?
Unicorn.
Hard Park.
Hard
Hard
part.
Park.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Never heard of him. So I'm just
Never heard of
listening.
him
I'm
either.
learning.
Yeah.
So,
Go over to their wheels tank if you don't mind.
so
The red ones, the red and black ones were nice.
it comes with all the hardware here. You got the sliders for it. You got the rear bumper, front bumper, the hinge, everything to install it. So that's why it's actually at $50.
There you go.
1-inch
Thank you.
wheels.
Yep. You get to pick the whole thing.
Look at the purple. Look at those purple ones. There's
There's some
brass, there's chrome or
Loaded the
aluminum.
rings.
Aluminum.
Aluminum, yeah. Clear Lexan wheel faceplate, which is interesting.
Kind of neat.
Hey, it makes it more aerodynamic.
Click on that and see if there's any other pictures on that.
It's
I just
a
got curious.
crawler aerodynamic.
I know, but it'll help keep crud out of the
rim.
the
Yes.
stuff in the,
Yeah,
that
see
runs
that?
the
Oh, I
active
see.
fingers.
That's kind of cool. It's different.
That would help protect the car from stuff going into there and
They get
causing it to
scratched up
lock
pretty
on you.
easily though.
Seems like you
Right.
could probably make one
Yeah.
fairly simply.
It can be
$15.
used to protect your externals that run behind the wheel and the rim.
Okay.
Well, instead of having
Okay.
spokes and stuff, you got a clear face on it versus spokes and
Yeah.
stuff on it.
Something different. You could paint them
something
too,
different.
you know, if you wanted to.
Solid.
Carbon,
Yeah.
carbon fiber face,
There you go.
titanium.
And then you
wheel
got a whole
face.
bunch.
Dirt
Titanium.
Yeah.
Already cover Maz Design and Mofo RC.
Mhm.
I look at Eclectic Electrics here, and he said aluminum.
Looky there.
These are
Tungsten.
people that
Tungsten.
were at the event last time there, Dirt.
Tungsten.
Hey, look
Yeah.
at that. Looks like they
Tungsten.
make
There it
RC
is,
part out of
tungsten.
tungsten.
Ah, looky
I told you
there.
about tungsten. Hey, $14.99. I guess that isn't
How
bad.
come nobody told us? How come nobody told us they make RC part out of tungsten now?
You're gonna
Somebody
make
should tell us this.
Oh,
Brad was trying to tell you.
They've been out for a while.
Hey, if the battery flashes on you, at
Why
least
are you
you'd have
shaking
those
your head,
surviving.
Lyle?
He's like the wolf, the boy that cried wolf.
They would
He said
survive the
stuff.
burning of the car.
Okay, Brad. Okay, Brad. Calm down. Every time
Got
somebody
no,
says something, you have to reply. Just relax. Just take a breath. Count to 10.
The
If
tungsten's
Lyle's
nice.
pipe's empty.
You didn't count to 10.
Milliseconds.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, you gotta count to 10? I heard it was 3.
Brad case, you gotta count to 10.
The tungsten is good looking, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. It's painted black, that one. But what is the real color of tungsten? Metal?
It's a grayish silver color, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, no.
Master machinist.
I know brass.
Oh, it can be tin coated. It could be gray. I can actually, I might have one around.
Tungsten's
Laying
also
around.
kind of heavy,
Ah,
like
there we go.
brass.
There we go. This is what my tungsten looks
Insert,
Huh?
the tungsten insert.
Kind of.
Yep.
Oh,
like.
Yeah.
Insert. Yep. That's actually
Brashes.
the color of it when it's broke.
Now, is
It-
that heavier than brass or just?
It's heavier, because here's mine right here,
Get a lot for scrap for tungsten.
and that right there is a 1/4 ounce.
My buddy used to scrap out those
Yeah.
inserts.
And Compare the
What's
size
up?
of that to the same quarter ounces of sticky on wheel weights. We'll see the difference. I can't even know the damn thing. Damn.
Big difference.
Yeah, big difference.
Yeah.
Both thin too.
Brassing.
They're both
Yeah.
quarter. That's a quarter ounce.
Like I said, if a battery flashed on you, it would survive.
From an RC car. Where you talking?
Metal car that
What were you
goes up.
saying, Frog, about machinist?
Oh, my buddy's a machinist too. He got a bunch of those inserts. They're good for scrap. Get a ton for scrap value.
We send them
Tungsten's more
back to,
expensive than brass.
we send them back
Yeah.
for recycling and we get cost of it. So
But it is more expensive than brass, right, Matt?
what's that? Tungsten?
Tungsten. Yeah.
Yes. Way more expensive. Depending on the composition of it.
I'm
But those
surprised
little-
different types
of
made out of
tungsten.
tungsten because
Those
they're
little
cheap.
tungsten circles are perfect to fit in, like say, you can use that one little disc in the front of a 24. I've got like 4 of them in front of well, not front, but like 3/4 of the way back for some back weight. And let me tell you, it's because you don't see it. It's out of sight, out of mind.
Do you think someone one day is going to make a chassis for any vehicle out of tungsten? I mean, for the RC world?
Nope.
No,
I wish I would.
too expensive.
Too
Yeah, but
heavy.
I wish
Too
they would.
expensive, too brittle.
What a tungsten body.
Yeah. Wish they
Tungsten
would.
I think that
tires.
might be top heavy.
Might be.
Tungsten axles. No, no, I want some
Tungsten
tungsten
axles, there you
tires. That's
go.
what I want.
Tires.
Yeah.
Tungsten tires.
Insert
Yeah.
the
There
tires,
you go.
tungsten
Never
insert
wear
the
out.
tires.
Tungsten shocks.
You put them, you put spikes on those tires in tungsten, and then you can do ice racing.
There you
There you
go.
go.
With the
Ice racing with a 1/24th. That would
with
be
a
cool.
12.4
All
motor.
right. Be awesome.
Yeah, there's a
Yep.
little mention of a possible ice race.
Oh, nice.
Where? In Michigan?
Oh yeah,
On a lake or something.
the owner of the racetrack, runs the Zamboni and has access to ice.
Awesome.
Gonna be like a glacier versus
That'd be fun.
iceberg or something.
Right?
No, we'll be racing on the hockey rink.
Yeah, a novel race on an hockey rink with a slash
race.
or a car.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, but you have to make spikes for your tires.
No spikes.
No.
Oh.
No,
Watching grass,
Not on a hockey rink. You ruin it up.
watching paint dry is boring. Should go
yeah,
to a
but you know what? We're not going to probably use the whole length.
Yeah, you'll probably use half of it, maybe.
Okay,
she said.
You know,
Eclectic Electric. Eclectic
That was
Electric
good,
says,
Kagan.
Eclectic Electric says osmium is the densest metal.
Osmium, okay. I was actually thinking of doing ice racing here locally, and I could have got an ice rink, but I got thinking that it's a bad idea for the simple reason that if an RC breaks and a little screw or washer flies away, people are skating on that rink and pretty darn fast. And if they slide and they do scrape the ice off it and they catch the edge on one of those bolts or screw, you might break an ankle.
That's why you do it on a lake or a pond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I
Do it
said
outside.
ice rink is a bad idea for me. So
Yeah.
Robert
Well,
says it's 644 where he's at in Alaska.
I'll be back, guys.
this is talks of after the last skate on the ice.
344
So it's
was
going to
like-
be defrosted and within the next day.
yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
it
okay.
it makes sense doing that, because the only thing I would be very afraid of is doing that during the season of skating, because
Well, yeah, it's one of these. It's one of these. It's hey, you know,
Just for the
I
heck of it.
asked. We can't have access to the rink.
Yeah.
With the
544 in Maui.
you know, so it's just one of them. Hey, you know, we could do this, even if we don't do it this year. There's always next year.
yeah.
we can see, we can get, see if we can get some interest or some ideas rolling on what we could do.
That's an idea. I should contact the local ice rink here and find out when they do de-ice the ice, and I could do the same thing. And I could call that event the ice is melting event. Let's race. The ice is melting. And just before they, and use 4x4 slash or 2-wheel drive slash, and like, let's go around that rink and just have fun. Use
Why
the bank
guy-
to actually turn.
There you go.
Use the bank.
Why
to turn.
IRC's in town?
Cool. Hey,
These
our-
guys seen, as this Ride guy says, you guys seen any of these wooden SCX 24 chassis? Wooden ones.
Yes.
I've seen the
Texoma.
TEN scale wooden. They're kind of cool. I don't follow the 24s thing, so myself, no, I haven't. Any of you guys seen them?
Wooden
Texoma
body.
RC.
Okay.
Texoma RC makes some, or he made some of them. He sent them out to select people, and he now has a store on Etsy that they're not the wooden ones, because the wooden ones were a limited deal for people, as far as I know. But he's got the same design chassis on Etsy in his store.
What type of wood is it made out of?
I'm not sure.
The
No,
kind
I
of-
think Dirk
It's naturally grown.
has,
or it burns.
can't
the kind
remember
of
what
wood
it's
that
made out
burns.
Probably use like a laser, whatever that's called, laser cut.
I'm not sure how he got to it, because a couple people have them. If Dirk's in here, he can probably tell you. I just don't remember what it's made out of.
Okay.
But a couple people on YouTube have them.
There it is. He said it's Tomax's wooden chassis,
Texoma.
and he has one.
Nice.
I would be very worried about, it all depends what kind of wood, because wood has grain. And if you put that on the chassis is so small, you got your wood grain. So wood is not that
Snap.
strong. So it all depends what kind of wood they use, I guess.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
remember what he used.
You gotta also think this is a 1/24 crawler.
Yeah. Which does not have a lot of torque, which does not go very fast, which does not.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of
You know,
wood there.
The worst thing that could happen, it falls off the table. You know,
And that's where it would break.
or
I mean-
but like I said, any other part, something might snap somewhere. You know,
I mean,
Yeah, I can't remember what it's made out of.
You use wood screws.
popsicle sticks are pretty good, but
Yep.
even a popsicle stick, sometime when you get the right grain, you can actually split them, but they're pretty tough to snap. So I can see that being done.
Mhm.
I can tell you that if someone's gonna make a wood chassis, they should find the hardest wood that's grown in South America. I think it's the hardest
Why
wood.
would you want to make a wooden chassis?
Well, someone sounds like they have already.
One of the
Look,
hardest.
I can tell you, one thing right now, with things that catch on fire, yeah, okay, good luck with that. Because if I know
Yeah, it
you
was
had
just a
wooden
limited
chassis
deal
on
for-
something, I'd make sure I'd run over it, crush the pieces. But that's just me, because I'm an asshole.
Did everybody,
Maybe we should make one for Sean so he can blow one up this 4th of July. Really
it's a
good.
little bird. A little bird.
You know what? I'm going down to South Carolina in around Memorial Day, so I should tell Sean, I'll pick up some fireworks for you. I'll come up and order for you.
There you go.
And we've been talking a lot tonight, and I forgot to welcome and say hi to James Aubie. He's away right now, but when he comes back in, he's got a lot of RCs. He
Yeah,
had
he sure does.
Tuesday when he was there, and he was at the last event that just finished. So that's kind of cool.
US.
Yep.
You see what Sean wrote?
Yes.
Right.
Sean, it did flag the word, and it told me, do you want to show it or do you want to hide it? And I said, hide it. Because
Oh, he called me, nice word.
YouTube does hide the
The C
does
word.
monitor. So
The
And I didn't see it.
Coca-Cola
If I would
word.
have saw it, I would have let it go through there, Sean. Sorry.
I know you would have.
it's where Richie's RC or Rick. Anyways, last week they talked about the election, and that came up on their RC chat that they were doing, and his video got taken offline because of it.
Yeah.
Because they started
Oh.
talking about the last one that they had.
Sticky's RC.
I gotcha.
Stickies. Yeah.
So that was crazy. Like,
Yeah. So they took it down. I don't know why.
freedom of speech is gone on YouTube.
Yeah.
It is gone.
And like he even said in this week's episode is, I'm surprised I didn't flag just the name of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's why he changed the acronym.
Yeah, that's why you change the acronyms now. So, anyways, it looks like we got to be careful what we talk about. Even Facebook, they put people on timeouts for a while if they post a picture.
Facebook jail.
Mhm.
So,
Oops,
Keith sounds RC related, Tank.
Mine's
Pardon me?
still on there.
They
This
sent
sounds RC related, Tank.
Yeah, here's my pussycat.
they sent me to Facebook jail because something I posted 4 years ago. So I got out of Facebook jail and then reposted it right back up and said, "Yep, okay. Let's see how long it takes you to catch it again."
Did they flag you for it?
Nope.
4 years from now.
Really?
Nope.
well,
I
me and
figured
my
they
buddy
would
started.
catch on to it.
What's that?
I figured they would catch it sooner that time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Me and my buddy
Yeah,
started
that
a Facebook thing about RCs, and it's called RC porn, and it's basically RCs without their top on. They're RCs going
I thought I
topless.
saw something like that.
So it's that's the YouTube, the Facebook page is RC porn, and
Get
it
flagged.
hasn't been taken down. It
Ah.
wasn't flagged because of the
Really?
name or anything. It's just it's a page. So
Yep.
it's a group. or
Give it
whatever.
time.
Look at the servos on that one.
There you go.
What a big ESC.
All right.
Check out her rear end.
There you go.
Fine army guy. That is true.
That's what she said, John. Man, that thing is big. Where'd you get a
I
big
found a
thing? in that?
Kamaya here in Maui. A TTO2 Ford GT, $150, Sergeant J said. Are you getting it? Or I thought you were getting a Claude.
Them brass knuckles.
I think you should get the Claude, but if you want that, why not?
Yeah, the TTO2 Ford GT is a nice body. It's got a lot
Lot
of
of
nice
decals.
curves. Yeah.
Lot of decals.
I'll be right back.
Thanks for the warning.
Don't
Stephen.
threaten me.
You're welcome.
Eclectic Electric says, does it annoy anyone seeing an RC running without a body on?
No.
No.
Not really. You're testing it, you're doing whatever, and you're just running it without the body. That works.
Jake said, well, I joined at a good time.
Well, you can't. Yeah, you can't race with an RC without a body. So, and just like you can't comp with an RC without a body either.
So Josh is back. Did you want him to show something?
What are you gonna show, Josh?
Jam,
I don't know what Brad's asking about.
No, I was saying while you were gone that you joined us last week or this week on Tuesday And
Yeah.
you had a lot of RCs. You had a pretty big collection. You and your son are having fun. Your son is 13 years old.
Yeah.
You had a lot of fun at the last event, and that you were pretty big in RC, just like us. And you're new with us, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably should have bumped it to Eric.
Bumped it to Eric.
Yeah,
Eric's
was there.
Unknown RC.
Unknown
Unknown
RC
RC was there.
Okay.
down.
Might have seen the shine.
I don't bumped into me where?
At
USDE?
USD.
Yeah, used to be there. He was there too.
Maybe
Eric,
that's-
aren't you really tall?
Maybe, probably. Man, there's so many people there. Wasn't even funny. You had to keep your head on your swivel because everybody's calling your name. It's like
There's thousands of people there.
Dude, you're probably
did
like
run into Eric, I think.
7'5". Everybody
Yeah,
saw you
I
walking
did.
around.
I did see Eric. When I saw Eric, I didn't know he was tall.
I stick
Yeah, I
out like
think
a sore thumb.
You do. I met you when I was talking to Tony. He came up and talked.
That's
we were talking
right.
to Tony.
That's right. That's why I saw you. I was like, damn, he looks familiar.
And then I saw you at the Operation 11 Charlie tent.
Yep.
Did you have a baseball cap on
He
him?
looks familiar.
They smoke too much.
He did have a baseball cap on,
Yeah, he might have had a cap
but
on.
that
so-
sun was hot.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't blame him.
oh my God. That ooh.
I thought it was
Right.
raining, or was that Thursday it was raining? When was it raining?
It
Saturday.
rained.
Saturday?
Was
Florida
no,
rained
no,
late
Wednesday,
Friday.
Saturday
Saturday.
morning,
It rained
Friday
Friday.
morning. Friday
Well,
morning,
it's
Tony said
Friday-
it was
Friday
raining a
after-
little bit.
Late afternoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
late afternoon. It was closer towards like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
It rains a lot of times in Florida for like an hour that time of day.
Oh, it rained
Yeah.
for a couple
Dries
hours.
out.
Heat rain,
Mhm.
gets humidity, you can't handle it. Just rains.
Yeah, but the problem was the place closed to what, 5 or something like that?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it really didn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Now I'm getting ready for Beat the Creek.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Uh-oh, complaining.
Yeah. She ate the hamster, so you won't hear the hamster anymore.
Uh-oh.
Me and my son got a comp Saturday, so I was prepping the tires,
Nice.
putting stuff on them.
And which chassis is that? That's based on what truck?
ketchup. Mustard.
This is the new Team Garage Hack HOG Hand to God, they call it. And it's set up where you can put the Ford motor mount in it. I didn't put it in it on this one. I did their Team Garage Hack 210 Cham because it counts as, this counts as a transfer case to the transmission. It's a Holmes Outrunner, Reefs Raw 500 servo, Capra axles with the Team Garage Hack wheels to keep it so it's still within 10 inches wide when the gates are a minimum of
Whoa,
12.
rewind a little bit. You're saying that transmission counts as a transfer case, and why?
The gear reduction. maybe?
So there's a jack shaft here, and this counts as a transfer case, and then this is the transmission.
Okay.
It's the way the rules work.
It's the first time I see that. Okay.
Yeah, it's it came out last year from Team Garage Hack.
Okay.
Jason
So
says,
Servo mount. What's the extra servo mount for?
this is for when I get my winch.
Nice.
So this is actually the big
I
mount
see
off
how you
of
are,
a 3-gear,
Okay.
and I
Jason
made it
said-
so it'll run out through here.
Okay.
that's a nice chassis.
It is, and I was watching the live stream, and this was pre-production because they wanted to get more guys to USTE for Operation Live to Charlie.
Okay.
So I got a good deal on it, and I just 3D printed these off of the G-Speed Thingiverse files and cut them down to fit the bend on the chassis.
I like the billet aluminum transmission.
Oh yeah,
Now the color coordination on your links, is that just for when you put it together to keep it
Yep, the hardcore puts all their links with certain colors, and they include a card
Oh, nice.
that designates.
The idiot proof the geometry.
Yep.
Sweet. It's nice. Most parts don't come with any sort of instructions, so it's good to.
Yeah, most of the comp stuff is like, here you go, figure it out.
Drone says, is that, I mean, Yo1 says, is that a drone motor? They make those motors for both types of vehicles.
It is an outrunner. So this has 30% overdrive in the transmission. And that's what I'll keep it at for now. I have like 40% in my Capra.
Which ESC are you running on that?
This is the Holmes V2.
Okay.
The Crawlmaster Mini V2.
Looks like a GT5 receiver or something.
Yep, I run GT5s because I can. It's easy, so easy to use the winch on the knob. And I even made it because my son was intimidated by it at first.
Mm-hmm.
So I made it so when you push it out, the winch goes out. When you turn it back, the winch comes back.
Simple, nice.
Oh,
because when
Electric Electric says you have even RCs below behind glass doors.
Yeah.
Chuck out the China and put the RCs in the cabinet.
John is asking if the motor's loud, Josh.
No, with the Holmes Hobbies, they're
Max
silent.
Here.
The newer ones, right?
They're
better.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, they're
what I
totally
heard.
silent.
If you use anything else but the Home Hobby, that motor will be very noisy.
Well, Silent Assassin also makes one. He's I think he based most of his sales off of Facebook.
Okay.
But he makes one for the Outrunner because they usually run those on the Three Brothers Outrunners.
They have some nice motors, and I can't believe they make them themselves.
Yeah.
Well, so
Trying to see
Holmes-
if I have my radio close. Oh yeah, Holmes's motors are incredible.
Mm-hmm.
They probably don't write instructions because every man on the planet openly says, I don't read instructions.
I read instructions.
Oh, Jason said,
I read
Eric,
instructions.
that you powered over everybody else with your milk dud head.
I had it on.
Guru
That's
just
what
said
Jason
Three
said.
Brothers Yellow Jacket.
Yes. And they have the black jacket out now that it has a sensor wire that they made for even smoother startup.
I read instructions too.
I read instructions. And I'm proud to say it.
Open parts bag, drop piece
Thanks
on
for the
floor.
compliment, Yo1.
Yes.
Find out later it's missing.
Yeah.
Search carpet for 3 hours.
Spin Rush wants to see the radio.
Yeah.
GT5.
So
It's a GT5.
South London. I must break you.
oh, I think my battery's dead.
He wants
Gotta grab a
he
different
just wants
battery.
to see the radio, the
Good
transmitter.
dice. Good dice.
I do
Mike-
have a setup port to run on LiPo too. I just ran this at UST so I didn't have to carry the LiPo and charge it.
It's
I
too
like
bad
your
Venom.
shirt.
Too bad Venom went out of business.
You see
It's going to
the
start
other side
getting
of
hard to. Brad reads instructions but doesn't build any kits. Only has hired help. Nah, that's
I must
not true.
break you.
Yes.
I put together my new kit already. I put the two gearboxes together, Guru.
I must break
Eric
you.
is like a Sasquatch, Sean says.
Brad does everything in his kit. He does everything but the electronics, the welding, soldering, and also the paint. He
Painting
does
and
not do it.
decal.
So I guess
And putting
Sasquatches and abominable snowmans are skinny.
But one thing Brad is very good at doing, he builds it on this small table, drops a screw, and says, darn, this kit is missing screws.
Yeah,
I was missing things before I even dropped any screws before I've
we
noticed.
know
So,
you were missing things, Brad,
You're
before you
missing
dropped any
screws in your
screws.
head.
We know
Yeah,
you were
you've been
missing
missing things for a
lots of
while.
stuff, Brad. Yeah.
Pretty consistent.
We're waiting for that truck to power up.
Yeah, I think
I don't know how
I was
much
trying
longer.
to fit. I was
I
trying
don't
to
know how
fit an
much longer
interior
we
in
can
it the other day, and I think I pulled a wire out. It's all fixed now.
I think that's what you should be saying, should be, I must break you.
That's Frank's line.
So you can
It's
see
on
the
his
motors
shirt.
running.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good and quiet.
Ooh,
And
look at
it's
the
very
teeny
slow.
tiny tires. Yeah, I mean,
These are
going slow.
4.75. They're just
No, I
moving
meant
that
going slow. I
Yeah.
meant going slow.
Creeping.
It's barely moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they call it crawler.
Tiny.
Oh, that's a crawler to the utmost.
Yeah.
I
This
meant
thing
teeny
doesn't have
tiny
much punch,
movement.
but the startup is so quiet and smooth on this. And that's all the louder it is.
Nice.
job.
So it doesn't have that horrible outrunner whine.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm out for the night.
Oh, we
What
wanted
the
to
hell?
back and forth between you and Frank.
Nice
No, I
meeting
got
you.
my remote bit out. That's all I wanted to do.
Hello.
See you, Lyle.
Good night, everyone.
Later,
Hey.
Lyle.
Bye, Lyle.
Yeah, well, I run reselling all this.
I
I
saw
haven't
that
really
retail
transitioned to
1500.
port sell.
Now your 3S batteries that you run on them, how big are they? They're about 1200, 2000,
This is a 1500. It's the
1500.
Z just came out with the little one.
Yep.
And how long does it last on your crawler?
I ran 2-3 courses without ever worrying about it.
Wow, that's pretty
When
good
I
for a
run-
1500.
When I run the 2200s, I can run almost an hour out on the trails.
You got to realize, Brad, when you're building a comp crawler like that, you're actually putting a small battery because of weight. You don't want that big battery, but you might be running that truck for 10 or 15 minutes at a time. And then
Yeah.
you take your truck, bring it back to the bench, wait for the next event to actually start. So then you charge up your battery again. So you're only, when you're doing comps, you're only running your truck 20 minutes, maybe not even 30 minutes max on those trails.
And
So
it's-
when you do a trail run, you need a longer lasting battery.
Trail runs is completely different. I would not take that on the trail run. I would take my trail truck on the trail run.
Yeah, with the overdrive,
Well,
especially.
but you'd have a 5000, which runs 3 hours for
Yes.
trail.
Yeah. With the 5000, I was actually running my SCX6 for hour and a half.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good for a big vehicle.
Oh, it's big.
And to run an hour and a half on a battery with that much weight.
And they come with the second battery tray, so you just throw both of them in there and pop the body up, switch it over, and away you go.
Yeah, even
Oh,
the
Bruno's
weight
leaving.
out.
Bye, Bruno.
See you later, Bruno.
Keep it balanced too.
Later, Bruno.
Yeah, most of my trail trucks, I still run the 2200s. I have a 4200 and a 3000 that I run, but I usually last an hour on the 2200s.
Cool.
The brush motors last a little longer.
Oh, dang it. I want to ask who was right about the channel 3 switch on the TRX4 diff locker. That's what Eclectic Electric said.
We'll do a special edition next week. We'll talk about only that next week for 2 hours. I'll bring out the truck and I'll put the camera right on it and I'll explain my point and I'll show everybody.
I can mirror it with our
Counterpoint.
Defender too.
Point counterpoint.
What about the Defender?
I said I can mirror it with our Defender too.
my highest capacity pack I have now, and I haven't used it yet because I got it recently, was my 6,000 2S. And I was surprised it could fit in a lot of my Tamayas.
Crawlers can come out in all
Uh.
weathers. You guys don't have a problem with that. That is correct.
Yeah,
Bashers too can go out in all weather too. Some
Not
bashers.
all of them.
not all of them,
housing.
some of them.
Not all of them.
I
Some
don't
of
know.
them.
I know a couple of them that like to play in the snow.
Yeah, it was.
Hood Whiz is here.
And when the snow is nice and packed, it's pretty fun with a basher on the snow, especially when you
Oh,
have
yeah.
a field that's
Especially
covered
paddle
with snow
tires.
there and little snow drift. It's really cool.
Paddle tires on it and send it.
Yeah. It's just don't hit a branch or a tree in very cold weather. It's very bad with the plastic.
Well, if you're out on a lake or whatever.
Stay out of the yellow snow.
Yellow
Don't-
Stay out of the
don't
brown
eat the
snow and the
yellow
yellow
snow.
snow.
How about some red snow?
That means somebody got hurt.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, or deer, or right.
Or a lady. Oh, you never know.
Yeah,
Hey, Hood Whiz.
a lady
Whoa.
deer.
For the month.
Grandma got ran over by an RC car.
Possible.
Yeah, I know. I ate some mud the other day. Yes, you did.
I went to close to where Trail Critter actually lives, and man, there's no snow over there. People were playing soccer in the soccer field. It's crazy.
Isn't he like
still
3
have-
hours from you?
Yeah, he did. He lives about 3 hours, but 3 or 4 hours. But we still have about 2 or 3, 2 feet of snow at my place. Some places it's more, but I went to Kingston last week, which is maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes from where he is. And there's no snow there. People were playing soccer in the soccer field. It was kind of okay.
And meanwhile, it's snowing on Kurt.
Dennis,
Yeah, right.
people have run to my
Snowing today
Yeah.
here in the Bay Area.
Oh, you got snow, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, shut everything down.
No, just up on the top mountains, but it was you could see the flakes hitting your clothes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Now,
You sure you
small
weren't
thing.
shaking your head, eh?
It's colder in San Francisco than it is in LA.
Trail Critter says we have snow now after yesterday.
Yeah, we're gonna go back into reality this tomorrow after it was in the 60s today here.
Uh-oh,
you doing,
Guru's
little
coming
Well,
in.
I'm so glad it's things are a little rough here in
What up,
Michigan
Guru?
at the moment.
What's up here?
Hey, Hakeem.
Guru.
What's up, Guru?
Joe L is here.
What's good?
I had no snow last week. Now winter is back. Winter's back.
Oh,
I'm off again.
Kurt, you
Things
said you had
I
little
use
flakes on your.
Waterproof. Being
shirt.
waterproof is a minimum requirement for me. It's
Head and Shoulders will clear that up.
Yeah.
electrical.
Is that what it takes?
Trail Crawler shows up in the chat, and then Guru comes in the video. Those two shows up at the same time all the time. It's kind of
It's a Cleveland thing, baby.
yeah, it's a Cleveland.
East side though. East side, not that west side.
What's up, Dennis?
Hey,
Mhm.
I'm still
Dennis.
part of Cleveland, man.
What's wrong with the west side?
Because he's making fun of me because I'm on the west side.
Oh, yeah, they don't have
East
4-foot
side,
tables on the west
baby.
side.
West sides don't have 4-foot tables.
Yeah, they don't sell 4-foot tables there.
West side.
I went to the east side today because I had to pick something up. So screw you, Hakeem.
Hopefully it was a table.
You let her go.
Words are coming out now.
Let her go.
You let her go. Let
Right.
the girl go.
Let her go.
No means no.
Right.
After hour show has not
No
started.
is no.
After hour has not started yet. We
Oh,
can't do this
sorry.
after hour.
Hey, screw you isn't that bad, Frankie.
No, it's not that bad, but I know you're just kidding around. You're having fun, but
Came
it's not
around
the
it.
after hour yet.
Oh, I said candy and puppies don't count as company.
Uh,
I'm from the south side. Yeah, they're in Welsh country.
What about peanut butter and puppies?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Electric says, I'm from the south side.
Of Ohio?
No, he lives in Britain and Welsh area of Britain, and that's in the south.
Oh.
Way
You guys have any cinnamon butter?
What you got there, Keith?
Is it parquet?
Oh, this is the
Do you
back
have
of
any
my
grape
shit kicker,
poupon?
man.
Cinnamon butter?
Oh, I
The
got you.
gate on the back of it says "Live life like you left the gate open." So got just the back
there
cover
you
of
go.
my shit kicker.
Hey, so Dig, I forgot who it was. I was watching somebody's somebody just subbed to today, like RCB 83 or something.
Okay.
But he did like a little backdrop. It was cool. I was figuring that he did it for Hot Wheels, but you could do it for like what you just held up. You could do it for 24 scales, and on a bigger scale, you can do it for 10 scales, depending on what cars, you know what I'm saying? If you're not lavish enough to have a china cabinet like Jim's, you know, you gotta hang on stuff to the guns and whatnot.
Mine just on a shelf.
Yeah, it's a nice,
Yeah.
it was a nice little backdrop though. But homeboy like took some styrene, painted it gray, put a white little park line on there, and then like some black paint, and then did swirls on the bottom, and then placed the Hot Wheels on the actual platform, and it almost looked like the Hot Wheels was spinning out. And then it had the graffiti background, so it just made it all come together. I'm gonna have to look to see who that was. I just subbed to.
Or you can just use an element garage. The inside of the box.
There's what Josh is showing a background. Is that for the 24s?
It's
it's
actually
the
the inside of the box of the elements.
How about
that's right.
box?
Yeah, that's right. I have one like that. I use my sticker wall. It's my sticker wall.
Yeah, me too. From all my Badland.
Yeah, I got a 110 scale garage, but it's all apart. It's in here. Gotta finish it.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's a 10 scale garage.
You know, RC Every Day has
Hey,
a nice
Transformers.
background.
Nice.
Everybody's seen RC Every Day's
First
background.
aid
Right?
kits.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a good garage going.
Whole bookshelf.
I gotta clean my garage up.
Nice.
That's cool.
Man's mad at me.
I actually got a picture in RC Everyday's garage with the Hilux.
Yeah, all of that came from Hobby Lobby. Hold on, that's rent receipt.
Which one? People take pictures
Nice.
and
That was rent receipt and paid bills, and I finally found that damn. I was looking for this.
He also has an engine on a dolly. He
No,
has an engine on a thing that
Kurt's
spinning around.
Kurt sent me his stickers, and then I took and stuffed everybody's stickers in his envelope, but I couldn't find his envelope.
Oh, Spinrest says, "Oh my! I just found something
Oh
new.
yeah, you got a bunch of
New for
stickers
me.
in there.
Associated
Sure
B Gamma.
do.
RC all-wheel drive, Fern Solo.
Lots of stickers.
I gotta make some more stickers.
RC.
I saw something today on the UST group.
I don't
and-
know who this weird guy is.
Yeah,
Got the bear.
got the bear.
Yeah, the bear. I got
This Scott Artman says, I had to do some cleanup after USTE because he bought some new ones. And basically this is his RC collection, I guess. He took it out
Damn.
to the shed
That's a lot.
and he's got a lot of frames, a lot
That's
of parts there.
insane.
Man.
But I
There
guess
must
he
be over
bought
100 cars there.
Looks like he bought them, eh?
yeah, he just bought these, so he had to make room. But here's some boats and some cars and some
Motorcycles and
Oh, they look like a drone, a Star Wars drone.
helicopters.
Actually, it's a helicopter, and he's got a plane.
Sell
Look at
it.
this
Sell
one.
it. Sell it.
Where's
Sell
this
it.
one?
That looks like a
Sell
Nico
Sell it.
or
Sell
Radio
it.
Shack.
Sell it.
Yeah, But wait till we get back here. Brad's gonna get excited. He's gonna be all.
Tamaya
Hey,
trash,
bunch of
Tamaya
Tamayas.
trash.
Yeah.
There you go, Tamaya trash. Send it off the back ramp.
Ugh, it breaks you break the chassis if you send it off a ramp.
That is a lot of stuff to bring to an event.
I'm starting to think that every
That's
TRC that starts with a T is trash.
That's a typo.
Pretty close.
There you
I go
go.
to Maya and Traxxas.
Yeah.
There you go, Brad. What are these, eh?
I
Those
like,
are
what is
those are
that?
Kyosho.
What is
Some
that?
of those are Kyosho.
What is that you keep running the finger over? The little brown one. Yeah, that no, down. Yeah, what is that?
That's a frog.
That's a frog.
Oh, without the body.
Out the
Yeah.
body.
Oh, it looks ill without the body.
Yeah, it looks kind of weird without the body. These brown ones here.
But if you look at its profile, you can
No,
tell
that looks
it's exactly
cool
like a
without the
frog.
body.
Yeah, that's why I say
Yeah.
I like
I
that.
just got
yeah.
$1.99 from GNCRC, Frank.
Huh?
Frank just got some
Thank you
money.
very much. Here's the horn at the back.
Hey man,
124
Corey, hold on. Let me
shock.
call Corey. Hold up.
Boo! Boo! 124. Boo!
So he's cleaning up. I guess he's making
Good
room.
gracious.
Holy cow.
Got a bunch of
There's
Kyoshos,
a bunch of
Tamayas,
drones.
Yeah.
got some Nitros,
Oh,
got
there's the
you
motorcycle.
got a couple of Clods.
Got a motorcycle.
A Honda.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, truckload.
Anyways, we went all the way around, but I kind of found that the interesting, especially like when you look at all the old nitros,
Man, what is you doing? Hold.
Oh, yeah. Is that with them Maro Nitros?
all the big
Right?
scale. in the
That's
back.
crazy.
Look at a big Corvette next to the General Lee.
So
Oh, that's not a mammoth though.
No, I think it's a Sen.
a lot
With
of
a
custom
Mustang.
one TF2, and here's the other one, the rusted.
Got some nice crawlers, yeah.
Here's a cage one beside the
18
hammer.
scale.
Yeah, I like that caged one.
There's another bouncer here, rock bouncer.
He looks like he's got the XJ body from Tamaya there, the beige top, the white body.
Motorcycle.
Took the Tonka tow truck and make an RC out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have a mammoth.
He also has the Tonka one. There you go.
Where's
He's
the
got a
mammoth?
Hummer,
There you go.
probably
There you
from
go.
HG,
I didn't see the mammoth.
right there, right behind the General Lee, Keith.
Right here.
Not a mammoth. I think it's one of those.
That's not a mammoth.
That's
long.
not the
Well,
mammoth.
it's-
That's an HG 802 or whatever.
18th scale.
Yeah.
Right.
That's an 8x8.
Looks like he's got a tank clear in the back.
Yeah, that thing is huge.
Oh yeah.
Like
This thing looks
He
huge.
had a picture of it here. Beside.
Oh yeah,
beside-
look at that. Yeah.
That's a 16 scale, believe it or not.
That's
Next to
16.
that
I don't
Traxxas.
think that's a 16. That's bigger.
No,
than
that's not as bigger than a 16 scale.
That's pretty good size.
What do you think it is,
man.
a 12th or a 14th?
No, it's bigger than that.
That's
Got a van
bigger.
with no tires.
It has to be like a 10th scale or something like that, because see this car here, this is a big car there.
That's
This
a UDR.
That's a
That's
UDR,
big,
isn't
yeah.
it?
that UDR is freaking huge.
Yeah.
He's got Tonka
Right.
vehicles mixed in there too.
But I still
Here's
believe
a
it's
5B here, and this thing is bigger than the 5B.
5B fit scale.
Yeah.
Cool.
But that could still be bigger than a 5th scale, just at a lower scale, because tanks are just huge.
Nice.
I don't know.
cars.
I'll send you his name and his contact info, and you can ask him.
You ask him, yeah. That's
There
your
you go.
that's your
Homework.
What
Could you
is that?
send me that?
homework.
Yeah.
Homework. Yeah, homework. That's your homework for this next
Homework.
time.
What's
right?
up, Corey?
Check with you next week.
Yes.
Mhm. I wish you would.
124th rule. Hello, everybody. Just saying hello. And the 124th rule. I guess it's worth $1.99 saying that.
No, it's not. Give him his money back.
Did you drop his phone
No
or did he fall out of the
refunds.
chair?
No
No, he
refunds.
dropped his phone. You saw the phone go like this, the image going. Dun, 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 dun.
We wouldn't have an earthquake.
I don't think Ohio gets earthquakes.
We have.
They get high quakes.
Have you?
Yes.
High quakes. There you go.
Yeah. Gummy bear quakes.
No,
Hey,
we've
we-
gotten.
You're
we've gotten
muted,
ones that
Guru.
are- We've gotten ones that are 4, but they some of them stem from Pennsylvania. Since I'm close to the border, I feel it.
Well, the fracking going on.
I don't know.
Close to the border, you feel it.
Yeah, well, looking at all those pictures, and especially he's got a lot of them that are kind of wrecked or kind of falling apart. It kind of made me think, I go, oh, maybe I should clean my RCs before I put them away, because if I really put them all side by side, some of them are dirty and they don't look good shape, but everything is in running order in this collection anyways. But really got me thinking, oh, maybe I should clean them a little bit more often.
I got
Especially
3
if you run
not
in
running
the glass
cars
case.
right now.
Especially if you've run in the mud, Frank.
What's that, Jim?
So
I said,
Tank, you
or put them in a
saying
glass
these
case
things-
because you ran out of room on the floor.
Medically seal them in bags.
Run out of room
What you
on the
showing,
floor.
John? Mud.
You think this needs to be clean?
Just a little bit.
Is it in running
Maybe
order?
fixed, but not clean.
But
Maybe fixed, but not clean.
yeah, I'm in the same kind of mindset as John is. I run it, even if it's in mud and whatever, I bring it in. I do kind of shake it, but usually when I bring it in, the mud is dried a little bit. And I put them on the shelf. When I take them and I put on the bench, that's when the dirt starts falling
The
off.
only time John will only clean that after if he has to fix something that broke.
That's exactly my point. And then when I bring it on the bench and put the battery on, that's when I basically shake it a little bit. It all falls down, the dirt. By the time I get to the car again, there's more dirt that fell off. And by the time I use it again, all the dirt fell off. So I'm good. I don't have to clean it.
Right.
Well, John only cleans things when it breaks because he might as well, since he's already taken apart the car. Might as well.
It all depends on what I'm working at.
Well,
but
if you break some
That's
axles
a
on your
servo
LMP,
horn. That's a servo horn. You know what? I'm going to take 2 screws out.
It's
put a new
fine the
servo
way it
horn
is.
on, put 2 screws back in it.
Yeah,
You know
only
what you
Fine the way
need
it
Get
is.
washed.
is a tungsten servo.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tungsten
when you've had to
servo
fix the
horn.
transmission, you've cleaned it.
Servo.
And the only time he cleans it is where he's working. So if he's working on the servo, he only cleans the servo area. He doesn't clean the whole truck. He only cleans where he has
If
to
you're
work.
working,
Like I said, I'm taking 2 screws out and I'm going to put 2 screws back in with a new servo horn. That's all I'm doing.
For Loctite, hopefully.
yeah, but if you're fixing the drivetrain, you
That's all.
Not
That's
red
all
Loctite.
I'm
Thread
doing.
locker.
That's
Thread locker.
all I'm doing. You
Welded
know,
in
Maya gum.
JB Weld.
JB Weld. There you go.
Tamaya
you weld
gum.
it?
Work.
That's it. JB Weld that servo.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, I thought it was my slipper clutch that went out
No,
on
but he
Stampede
has to
again, but
do
I
a
broke
deep-
that
he-
shaft.
I think he does it when he has to do a deep fixing on a car. He'll clean it.
exactly.
I'm like, I'm glad it wasn't a slipper clutch.
And that means if you ruin some of the stuff in the transmission, that's a deep take apart thing. So you might as well clean it.
When I go camping, the way I clean my car is I dip it in the beach. I go on the beach and I just dip it.
Dip it in the water.
Right in the water.
Dig
Go.
her out.
Right in the salt water, right?
No, he lives by lake.
Yeah, there's no salt water where I live. It pretty
Anthony
much in the
Bartow's
center.
here.
Salt water is not a good idea to put your RC in.
No.
Listen, a long time ago, this guy said he takes showers with his RCs when it got dirty.
Oh yeah.
I can see that with some people for some reason.
Oh yeah, you know, you go to an RC event.
If he lives in California, water shortage.
Yeah.
Not now.
I've known people that takes their RCs and put it in the dishwasher to clean them.
Mm.
Oh,
That's
the
a pretty
dishwasher.
good job.
That scale?
That would be a
Really?
mess. Here,
Wow.
clang,
Yeah, wife must be
clang,
asleep. You do that.
clang.
You gotta sit around it, right?
What the
Dennis is coming
hell,
in.
honey?
Right? What the hell are you doing?
Why is that
Oh, I'm
tungsten
just cleaning
servo
this.
horn
This
in
has to be
there?
clean.
Make sure
Exactly.
the wife's not around.
You
I
might
say,
ruin the
make sure
washing
you
machine
sleep
putting
and
a
then
10
start.
scale in there.
somebody should sell them.
Just remember to pull it out of the dishwasher before she wakes up, though.
Yeah.
Bet you some
You
people in
do
the
the
RC
dishes
would buy
today?
'em.
Yeah, my Stampede's in there.
What is that, Green Frog?
Some people in the RC community would probably buy a dishwasher made for RC cleaning.
Or see, yeah,
Is there
that
actually,
would be
is
good.
there actually
Oh,
one
yeah,
made?
that would be nice.
Small one, yeah.
Have
one
a
to
special
fit
tray you put
just-
into it or something.
Yeah.
A
Right?
sonic cleaner, a big sonic cleaner would be good.
Tonic.
Put a WD-40 insert into it, squirts all over your body or something.
There you go.
Maybe you should
You got it
make
going
that,
on.
Green
Maybe we should
Frog.
patent it, man.
Make some money off
Right?
the idea.
Yeah, make money off the idea, not making them.
Yeah, right.
Well, he'd have to
Sell the
well, he
idea.
could make one prototype and then have someone make it for him, but sells the rights to doing it.
It's
Make some
easier to
money on
sell
it.
the idea than to
And to do the idea.
do the
No,
idea.
but he'd have a
Right.
prototype so he could sell the idea.
I just make the ideas. I don't need the money. You guys take
Yeah.
it.
All right, just throw them out there. You're the idea, man.
Mhm.
Using cold water outside in the cold weather would make me quit the hobby. Collect electric.
Last time I went Monday, it was cold and I watched out there in the cold.
So now you got to do what you got to do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see people just take it to a one of those
Car
sinks that
wash.
you have in a basin
Slop.
and just put the water, put it in there and just turn on the.
That's what I
faucet
need to
and
do
let it
is
run
take
all over it.
Beanfield's van to a car, a Duckman's van to a car wash.
There you go.
Crazy.
Low
Understand that.
pressure rinse.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna start
like a
saying our
car.
goodbyes. We're gonna start saying our goodbyes. It's 11:30. We'll start with Green Frog.
Had a good time, Frank. Hope everybody has a good weekend.
Thank you for showing up tonight. Brad.
Thanks for having me. I love it. I love having big panels and I like that we had a lot of activity again in the chat room.
Sang.
Good to see everyone. It's been a while. Lots of fun, laughs. It's good.
Thank you very much for coming. Kurt RC.
Thanks for having me, Tank. Appreciate everybody showing up today.
Thank you. Unknown RC.
It's nice to be back home, home sweet home. I'll be putting some pictures and videos up here in a couple of days. I gotta get them off the wife's phone because she's my photographer. But anyway, nice to see y'all. Thanks for the invite. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you for showing up. Keith.
Yeah, thanks for the invite, Tank, and see you guys next week.
Cool. Matt.
Thanks, Tank, for inviting me, and it was fun. It's been nice to come back for chat and laughs, and thank you again.
Cool. Thank you. Jem's Hobby.
I appreciate the invite. I had fun. I hope to do some more.
Cool. Thank you very much for coming in. John Martin.
Thanks for having me, and see you on the next one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why you got our guy?
Charles Crawler RC. He's there somewhere.
Hello and good night.
Thank you. Guru, you there to say goodbye? We can't hear you right now.
Yeah, I'll thanks guys. I'll talk to you later.
Dennis is subbing in. Huh.
It had a very weird accent, kind of sounded sick a little bit there.
Yeah,
But
Guru.
yeah.
Sound like a white boy, Guru.
Oh,
Anyways, guys, thank you very much for coming in here and chatting with us tonight in the live chat. I had a good panel tonight, and also in the chat. I really appreciate you guys coming week and after week and spending the 2 hours with us. Until then, go charge up some batteries. Go out there and break something, because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. Talk to you guys later. Cheers. Right, Brad?
Yeah.
I hate breaking things.
Hey, Traxxas, you don't have to worry about breaking thing on Traxxas. They'll just break.
That's
yeah.
because you push it too hard.
What if you're breaking wind? Is that fun?
I saw you driving. You were really pushing hard,
Yeah.
getting sides and getting on on the side
Kicking it.
where there's wood.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.